Alain here. I'm going to share 4 basic rules for unarmed self-defense against weapons attacks. And these come from Michael Echanis. So I'm sharing some things that he used to teach. And I agree with him 100% when he discusses how somebody with a weapon becomes much more of an adversary than a person without. Even a smaller, weaker person with a weapon can become lethal to a person that's bigger, stronger, and even trained in different combative arts. So when a weapon comes into play, you have just increased the intensity and potential lethality of a self-defense situation. So it's important to understand how you would go about taking a weapon from someone. Now, there are a lot of different models out there and different philosophies. This is the one that Michael Echanis taught, and I think it's worth considering and implementing these concepts into your own training. The first rule is to clear your body off the line of fire or angle of attack. Now, this can be done in a couple different ways. You may be able to move your body off of the line, or you may move the weapon using a block or a parry, or you combine the two by maybe stepping offline and parrying. Okay? But the key is to get your body off the line of fire or out of the way of the angle of attack, depending if it's a blade or a firearm. Very important first consideration. The second basic rule is to stabilize and control the weapon and then take the enemy's balance. And you can do this in a variety of ways. You may kick, sweep, joint lock, throw, jerk the person off balance, but keep the weapon stabilized and controlled, keeping you off the line of fire, and then take the enemy's balance. Once you've broken his balance in step 2, step 3 is to disarm the weapon. You do this by joint breaking, throwing, and tearing and ripping type of techniques. You want to take that weapon away from him. You've controlled it in step 2, now take it away in step 3. The fourth basic rule that Echanis taught was neutralize the enemy. Once you've taken the weapon, you have to neutralize your opponent. You cannot let them get back in the fight. Okay, so you must control them, you must stop them, and make sure that they are done. Don't let them back in. They may have another weapon, they may be physically stronger, maybe they have good hand-to-hand techniques. So you take the weapon, neutralize the enemy. Those are the 4 basic rules that Michael Echanis taught. And I think they're worth studying. I think they're worth considering and implementing into your own training philosophy. And as you work on your techniques, see how those 4 rules fit into what you're already doing or what you're learning. And remember, he was so correct that when an opponent has a weapon, they have increased the lethality of the situation, and you are at a disadvantage if you're unarmed. I strongly recommend, if you can run, to run away. If you can arm yourself, arm yourself. If you can do anything to keep distance between you and a blade or cover between you and a firearm, do so. Going empty-handed against a weapon is just your last resort. But that's what we train for, and that's why we learn these things, because if it happens, we want to at least have a means that we can defend ourselves. So train hard, stay safe. Want to remind you, if you're watching this on social media, be sure to check out the blog that goes with this video at surviveanddefend.com. Thanks for checking out the blog, and thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and helping these lessons get out to more and more people. Stay safe, everyone.